is released, you go towards the play.
Yeah, right guys, so that was it that I had for you guys tonight. So stick to the plan. Let's play a little bit more conservatively this time. Solid defense. That's going to be the base for us to go ahead and enjoy a good game. Right? I'll post just one slide so you can remember. That slide with our strategies, those 9 bullet points that I put in there. So guys can have a read. Possibly once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at night. 2 game day, right? Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hit the call. Let's go. Fred, quite good preparation, but it's going to be tough. Murdoch, a tough team, and sometimes they come up with surprises, and that's what we've been working on. But also consistency. The boys have been putting a lot of work in to make sure that we stick to our game plan, which is good, so that we know what we have to do from the word go. So that's important to us, sticking to our game plan. It's been a good experience for us, I think, to be able to learn that you're not always going to have your top goal scorer or your top playmaker, all that sort of stuff. And so it allows guys to step up, which has been good, and we've been encouraging them to do that, encouraging guys to take on new roles, to take on responsibilities, some of them to step up in terms of leadership and all that sort of stuff. We've been working on that, so it's not just all gameplay stuff. Some of it is actually leadership, taking responsibility. It's good. It's good to have him back. It's great, but it's also been a good experience for the lads to be able to push on without some of these stars. I remember the first few times we did it. It was really good for the guys to see themselves and to actually to be held accountable, as I said before, to say, well, look at what you're doing here, and to pick up details. And so we've tried to do it consistently now, so they expect it. And guys like Daniel and Leo, their knowledge is great. It's a real great collaborative effort, and everybody brings something else to the table, and bringing out more bits of the plan and saying it's really teasing out what we really want to do. It's been really good to be able to sit back and say, oh well, this is where you did really well. And I find it's good because it brings out things that you wouldn't have expected, or you may not have prepared it from a coaching point of view. You might have prepared a whole bunch of things, and you see something on the screen at that time and go, hey, look, there's this aspect also.
Yeah, we just had the lecture, went over the game plan, just going over some defensive principles as well, and then now just do some work specific for this game. Bit of build up, bit of defensive, and then get ready in the event of a penalty shootout. Yeah, that's something that we've been implementing throughout the season, and because there's no point for us in just be training the execution and not giving them information, and so they can improve in the mind games. We might plan to to start sharing the knowledge in the future as well, and then again, the mission of our club is not just to win the games, win the competitions, but to contribute, to effectively contribute to the growth of futsal in WA, in Australia, and sharing the knowledge that we already have in the club is a fundamental part of fulfilling this mission.
Quick switch, yes? So basically you draw. Go to the side, you set them in there, we keep it there, and from these options, what can we do? We have the set movements, the pressing patterns. There you go, press, you go. Yeah, remember that? Okay, that's the basic one we had. Now we don't go to this straight away. Yeah. To get to this scenario, you gotta read the game. We're gonna try to have the certain guys in position. So we're gonna start moving the ball until we have myself, Pedro, in the position there, so we can feed the player there. Yes, well done. Come on, and the goal, and the goal.
We're in your way.
One more, Jay.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm pumped. I love this game. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've gone over it in video. We've seen our mistakes that we've made against them in the last couple of games, which is going to be really important now that we don't do the same thing, especially coming in the finals. So I think all the boys are pumped. So, yeah, let's see how we go. Oh, well, I'd hope that we win, eh? But, look, I think it's going to be a tight affair. I think it's going to be a tight game because they're a brilliant team. And whichever team goes down, eventually one team's going to go fifth man. And you never know, the goals can pour in from there. So it can be one way or the other, either really tight or just gone, yeah, just a blowout, yeah. Who would I rather meet in the final? Okay. Definitely Kumbre, just the fact that I'd like to get one over him in the final. But in saying that, I would be really happy for South Fremantle to go all the way. They deserve it. They've been doing really well as a club, and I think they definitely deserve to be where they are now. And if they get to the final, good on them. Like they deserve it. Yeah. But like I said, I want to get Kumbre back. So
Feels great. Feels great. I had a little game in the weekend just to feel the court again, to feel the atmosphere. The league's just awesome. And to play Murdoch, the rematch, it's going to be my first game against them after the final, so it's going to be very exciting. Can't wait. As per usual, I think Murdoch, it's tricky. They have great individuals, so no matter what they do as a group, we're gonna try to stop, and I think the game is gonna end up being about the individuality, about the individual skills.
how do you think the other side will go?
Wow, that one will be something else. It's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and South Rio definitely doesn't want to miss out this final, especially first in Kumbre. I think they're gonna come hungry, and they just gotta be very, very smart to don't let the hunger take the game plan off. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The main reason I'm playing here, I'm trying to do everything I'm doing is so these guys, the younger guys, can see it's not just a hobby. This is a profession. This is a job, and we gotta put all our efforts to get to the highest level there. Like everything that the clubs are doing here, it's not too far from what they're doing there, but the way the players approach their trainings, the way the professionalism, how they behave in the court, off the court, during the games, the intensity, they take everything to another level, but their skills are pretty much the same.